Good morning. Today is Thursday, November 6th. And getting right into it right now, of course, still no economic data. However, poly markets are suggesting that the government shutdown could end as early as next week. So that would be great if that happens. Let's just see what's going on here. We are getting a little background noise here. So let's see. Let's get right into things right now. Yesterday, broader markets. We said yesterday that we had to regain the 68.12 on the ES in order to start pushing higher. However, I said that we were going to get a little resistance up here in the 68.50 to 68.60 range, and you could see later on in the day we got that resistance and it came and it fell off. So let's see right here today, you can see that we're trading right in between this range right now. So I still like this level right now. I think in order for us to start pushing higher, we have to regain this 68.61 level, and then we can start, the bulls can start getting back in action and pushing here. Right now, we could be range bound a little bit here. So as long as we're above the 68.12.25, I like the upside. I really have to get more confirmation though. I think we need to break above the 68.61 to get the upside. We are trading above the 20-day SMA at the 67.89 level. If something comes out and we lose this 67, let's say 67.83 level on the downside, I think we could get down to, we could pull back to 67.31. That's on the downside if something earth-shattering comes out. I do like, though, if we could push higher off this 68.61. I'm going to get rid of this. You could get a little resistance at that 68.77, but I'm not sure if you're going to get much there. And then at the next level there, I like the 69.03 on the upside if we can continue to get that push. Let's get over to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, let's see here. Yesterday, I said the same thing on the NASDAQ. We had to regain this 25,575.09 level. Good morning, Anthony. In order to push higher, and sure enough, right off the market open, we regained that level. And I did say that we could get some resistance at, let's see where we were. I did say that we could get a little resistance right in this area right here before we moved higher. And then at another level, in order to continue to go higher, we had to get above this 25,890 and a quarter. And we same thing on the ES, we rejected that level. And now today, moving in, today we're still above yesterday's close, which I like, moving up. But we have to, in order to continue to push higher, we have to break above this 25,890 and a quarter, hold above that. But I do anticipate if we do break above that, we may get a little resistance up here from this October 27th high of 25,981 and a quarter before we continue to push higher. If we do break through that, then I do like continued upside into this. If we break above this 25,981 and a quarter, I like upside into this 2649 and 13. And then, of course, if we break through that, then I think we get to 26,150 and a half pretty quickly. On the downside, same thing on the downside. If we lose this 25,575.09 level, then we quickly move down to this, back down to this 20-day SMA, even though it held pretty nicely yesterday. And in the pre-market, I think that we would test that level again, back down to the previous all-time high that was back from October 8th at 25,394. And then, of course, if we lose that, that level right there, we'll come back down and try to test this 25,288 level again. And if we lose that, we come back down to 25,160.75 levels. So that's it on the broader markets for today. Let's get into Tesla. So Tesla is a big day for Tesla today. You have the shareholders are voting on Musk's package that could be worth $1 trillion. And I think that they're saying that about 90% of them are going to vote that package in. So I think it's important because I think that Musk wants to have like 25% ownership of the company. Right now, currently, he owns 13% of the company. And his thought on that is if he builds this robotics to the level of what he's saying that he's going to build it at, he doesn't want it to be get it to a point where it could be taken away from him at some point. Kathy Wood from ARK Capital was on today saying that she has a projected price target of Tesla at 2,600 by 2030. And only a small percentage of that price target includes robotics. So she has not scaled in robotics to that number at this point right now. So it is very important, and the shareholders that have done their good due diligence on Tesla understand the importance of making Musk happy, especially that that pay package is all performance based. So it doesn't cost the shareholders anything unless he performs and he delivers on what he says he's going to deliver. So very important there. So let's go over yesterday's trading. Excuse me, wrong one. So yesterday, I said yesterday the importance of a few levels. One, I said right here, this 447.08 level, that I would not want to be long unless we were above that level. And also, I said it would not be a bad idea to take a short if we were below that level. So I did yesterday morning in the trading room. I was taking my shorts. I took my shorts below this 447.08 level, and that's where I made my money down at that level down there. And then while we were in the trading room, I was saying that we were right at this 20-day SMA, and it was a big wick down there. And after that first big wick, the next candle, I said, this may be a good aggressive long entry. And why I said that is because most traders, when they'll put their trades in, they'll put a trade in, they'll get long at a certain level, and then they'll put their stops below another key level and to protect themselves. But what the institutions typically do, they know that. So what they will do is they will come and grab these stops and then take the market higher. So I was saying once we plowed through this 20-day SMA and then the next candle, tried to go below it and then it wicked up, I said that may be a good long entry. And sure enough, had you taken a long entry there, you would have cleaned up there. So today, what I'm looking, and before the market yesterday, I said that I did not want to take away this level and make it a red level yet because I still thought that this 452.65 was a key level, and we regained this level. So I still like this level, even though you had a little downside yesterday on Tesla. The structure on Tesla, if we look at it on the 4-hour chart, it's still intact right now for upside. The shareholders meeting today is at 1:30, so you want to be careful around that time. It's almost like an earnings call. I do anticipate they're going to pass this, but if not, and something freakish happens, Tesla could get slammed pretty quickly. On the same token, Tesla could really take off, and I think it's anticipating a pretty big move based on what you can see right here. So let's go over these levels though really quick on what I'm looking at right now. I still love this 452.65 level. I've been screaming about this level for weeks now. If we did get a pullback, down into this level here, I think that's still a great long entry. Right now, pre-market here, this is yesterday's close that we're above, right around this 462.04 level. Let's see if that level can hold. once the market opens. If the market does pull back, I would not mind a pullback into this probably 457 level. I'd be comfortable taking any longs, down here above 452.65 level. On the upside, in order for Tesla, I think, to really take off, I think we have to get through this 470, 78, 79 level to really give me confidence that we're going to pop through, and then we're going to approach this all-time high up here at 488.54. The first level that we have to get through is this December 26, 2024 high, 466.19. So if we do get a break and a hold above that, that could be a long entry right there. This 462.29, which is holding right now, is not bad. There's all kinds of levels that you could take your long entries. A real aggressive, a real confident long entry, believe it or not. If we could break and hold above this 470.79 level, I'd like the long entry up there. That gives me confidence that Tesla is definitely moving higher. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can play this. You could also play it that if we get up here, you could sell, you could take a short and put your stop up here at 474. But I would not be willing to take a short on Tesla right now, based on the momentum that it's got right now. So let's get into the 5-minute opening range trade from yesterday. So yesterday's 5-minute opening range trade, you could have gotten it both sides if you were patient all day. The downside came pretty quickly in the morning. The range on the 5-minute opening range. So this first candle right here is the range, the first 5-minute candle, and then it plots it for me. You can see this green rectangle. So the range yesterday was 447.06 for the low and 455.41 for the high. So it broke the low of 447.06, and once it breaks that low, you take your trade. So at 447.06 for the low, and you could have taken it all the way down here to the 440.75. So on that note right there, you could have pretty much gotten $6 out of that move on the downside there. And so later on in the day, if you wanted to continue to trade throughout the day, I typically end my trading day 10 o'clock Central Time. So if you wanted to continue to trade during the day, you had another break later on in the day. So you broke the high later on in the day of 455.41. So if you took that trade of 455.41, you could have taken, high side up there. You could have taken it, you could have gotten $8 on the upside. So this trade works out in several ways, so if you're sticking around and you're trading all day, which is not my style, I make my money early and I get out. This is a great thing to look at for your trade entries. So as far as my strike prices for today, I'm treating Tesla like an earnings call. So I'm going to have a wider range. I'm going to have 480 calls, which expire tomorrow. So Tesla's trading at 463. So I'm going to, pretty much put that like a $15 strike price away there. And then 450 puts. So pretty much $15 away. And so the premiums closed on the puts at $6.10. And then on the calls, $4.20. So we'll see where that opens up, and I may adjust that as the market, moves around in the morning. But anyways, to go over things, my bias on Tesla right now is I am looking for pullback longs today. So just like I always say, you have to be prepared for your bias to be wrong, and that's why my trade strategy, you can make money in any environment. So anyways, have a great day, and please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and click on the more button down below so you can join the Discord channel as we're building our trading community. And when you join the Discord channel, I have live trading from 8:15 Central Time to 10 o'clock Central Time. If you go into the pre-market live room, I pretty much go over the 5-minute opening range trade. And then I also discuss some other advanced trade setups that I take during the day as well. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like this video. We have to get some likes up there, people. Anyways, have a great day, and I will see you in the Discord.